Mi?
I searched for one of Daddy's pistols to defend myself. What a stupid little girl I was. In spite of everything, that roll of film still needed developing, even if it didn't prove she was guilty. I also wanted to search for proof of Martha's pregnancy.
Tehát a csaj terhes lett az elméletileg velünk járó csávótól, és amúgy se süket, se néma nem volt, csak hát anyukánk nem valami kedves. És a baba miatt, meg emiatt is bűntudata volt, és ezért most akkor ő öngyilkos akart lenni? Vagy meg akart halni? És akkor ezért írt egy levelet, hogy mi vagyunk terhesek, beöltözött nekünk, és mivel tudta, hogy az édesanyjánk idegbe lesz, ezért akkor nem tudom, miért mentünk a tóhoz, de a tóhoz mentünk, vagy ő ment oda, és akkor az anyám meg megölte őt, ugye. Tehát konkrétan minket ölt volna meg simán. Hát igen, AJ, mert erre kifejlesztett hallásunk van, ugye?
Where General K was staying was bombed by the artillery. Luckily, the general and his family were not in the house at the time of the attack. And once again, La Romola has been the site of graphic barbarity. A farm was stormed and animals were stolen and killed. Nobody has claimed responsibility for yet another act of senseless vandalism. But at the scene, an anti-German propaganda flyer was found. This is the civilization that our comrades are proposing.
Ilyen szonár, bocsánat, nem figyeltem éppen.
.400 ISO film. It comes into its own shooting clouds and indoors.
Most ezeket mindig meg lehet nézni.
General Edict K. New rules on curfew.
Ja. Vágom. Mert jött a választás. Legalsó egyes.
I
Bolond.
mustn't care about what people think.
Igen. Jó, akkor legyen ez.
Fear
Ördög.
will prevent me from facing the music.
Meg ez. Torony.
It will be very difficult to recover from the mental collapse.
Még. De jó.
Destiny is inevitable. The end waits for us.
Szongyökörszant. Nem a lót akartam,
My
baszod.
mother's tailor scissors.
Jó, nem akarok most ilyet, most, kösz.
21st of July. Lapo is dead. They shot me in the back when I discovered his body. I thought I had hit rock bottom. These are soulless, empty days. After so many awful events, I finally managed to meet the White Lady. Or so I believe. The line between reality and dreams is becoming less and less clear to me. I thought a lot about her words, but they didn't shed any light on my assumptions. They kept ringing in my mind. Maybe I will understand when the time comes. Now I know for certain that it was Mummy who killed Martha, when she thought that she was me. Only a week ago, all of this would have seemed impossible. I just need to find the proof, so she can pay for what she has done.
Akkor megyek újságot olvasni. És miért akarnék én telefonálni? Telefonáljunk? Elmegyógyintézet. Mehet?
Why would I call the asylum? Mummy was there a few years ago now and I wouldn't know what to ask. To be honest, I don't understand why the number is still here.
Hát én se. De még mindig nincs meg a kulcs.
Another telegram of condolence. Isn't it a bit late?
Jaj.
The New Zealanders conquered Tavernelli. In the eastern sector of the battlefront, the troops of the 2nd New Zealand Division, British 8th Corps, conquer Tavernelli. The 6th South African Armoured Division advances on the heights near Greve, conquering the peaks of the Dimini and Fili Mountains. The 4th Division reaches San Giovanni. Bombings. Damage caused by the bombings between Florence and Siena continues to increase. After the disaster at Poggibonsi, rubble and power cuts are the order of the day. Attack on Hitler. After an attack carried out by a group of traitors, Hitler's words are, "In having escaped, I see a sign of the duty incumbent on me to continue my work." Sabotage of the phone lines in La Romola. Telephone cables have been cut, causing danger to general safety. Any damage to the information service facilities is punishable by death.
Ezt mikor kéne megtalálnunk amúgy? Meg a fegyverraktár is. Ezeket meg mind fel kéne hívnom. Akkor hívjuk őket. Az első volt a temető, azt hiszem.
Hello, it's Julia Kay, Erik Kay's daughter.
Yeah? Yeah, and what do you want from me?
I'm sorry to disturb you. I just wanted to know if I can come over to see you later today or tomorrow.
Of course not. Do not come looking for me anymore. Stop bothering me, you bitch.
He must be going crazy.
Kedves fo.
I don't believe for 1 second that Mummy would let him treat her this way. Sheer madness.
Korabélyos.
Cabanari headquarters for the officers of San Casciano. How can I help?
Hi, I was hoping to hear whether there has been any development on the investigation into the murder of Julia Kay.
Wait a moment, please. Who's calling?
I am Irene Kay, Julia Kay's mother.
Mrs. Kay, forgive me. I didn't recognise your voice. Unfortunately, I don't have any real news. We are following up on some suspects. We assume we're with the boy who was killed in the woods outside your house. They seem to be planning something else. But your husband is probably the best person to ask about that.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye, madam. Yes, hello. This is Donatilia.
Father, you must bring justice for Lapo. You know it wasn't really him who killed Martha.
I know that it wasn't Lapo, and your father already knows this. Believe me. But I can't do anything. These are dark times, my dear girl. Come to see me soon, and we will talk about it.
Love Romulo Doctor's Surgery. How may I help?
Oh, hello, it's Irene Kay.
Please wait a moment. Doctor, it's that strange girl, Irene's daughter.
Hi, Julia.
Yes, it's me, Doctor. It's Julia. Excuse me for...
Don't worry, Julia. You needn't be ashamed. How are you? Any chest pain?
I'm okay, Doctor. The pain is almost gone. But Mother seems to be getting ill again. I mean, in the head, basically. I saw that she is taking that medicine again. Pervitin, I think.
Irene is very shaken by everything that's happening, but I don't think there is any need to worry. I saw her recently and she's doing well, all things considered. Pervitin was made illegal in Italy a few years ago now, so I wouldn't have prescribed it to her. But they say that it is still used in the army. Maybe they could give you some information at the German command. I must go now, Julia. I will come to see you soon.
I don't have the German command's number, but I'm sure it won't be hard to find amongst Father's things. Perhaps in his study?
of San Vincenzo Artori. Identify yourself.
It's Irene K., wife of General Edic K. I need some information concerning Pervitin.
Please wait a moment.
What is it, Mrs. K? Would you like us to send you more pervitin via your husband? I wouldn't know, madam. We give it to the soldiers, and they are very satisfied with it. The guys carry out night watches far more effectively. They also manage their hunger better and are far more active. We have, however, seen a few signs of anxiety and cardiac arrhythmia, but only a few. We think these are unrelated to the use of the drug, though.
Hello, Maria speaking. How may I help?
Hello, Miria. It's Irene K.
What is this, some sort of bad joke? I know Irene very well, and you are definitely not Irene.
Hát ez nem jött be. Meg egyszer.
I've already called this number. What use would there be calling again?
Ja. Végül is. Betyárkod is vele. Mit nyomtam be? Bezek, mindegy. Újra. Amúgy igen, le kellett volna ordibálni, hogy mi az, hogy nem ismersz fel, baszod. Bár azt hiszem ránk rakta a telefon.
Not now.
Amúgy őt már felhívtam. Hát bazdmeg nem tudjuk kitalálni, mi történt ezzel az anyaggal. Na mindegy. Hívjunk elő fényképet, meg kaptunk levelet. De hívtam. Én úgy emlékszem. Azt mondtam, majd találkozunk. Mondjuk szerintem Hanci ilyen képeket fest, lehet, hogy mégis van mellékhatása annak a gyógyszernek. Csak szerintem. De hol az Istenben van a szobán kulcsa? Meg a... fegyverraktárat kéne még bárhogyan megoldanunk.
Commune of San Casciano, Province of Florence. Death certificate. From the Register of... Not now. Go to the dark room now. Not when she's around. I must stay as far away from her as possible. I could go to the cemetery instead to find out whether Martha really was pregnant or not.
Jó, hogy itt már asztal van. Igen, én is azért mondtam, hogy ott írja, hogy még nem hívtam fel, pedig felhívtam, és azt mondta, hogy majd beszélünk itt a levél. Vagy mi ez távira?
Dear Mrs. Irene K. Following your call, we have received a telegram from Dr. D. Your request has been accepted. As soon as the police station issues authorization, we will send for the girl. While we wait, to avoid the girl taking any extreme actions, as per the fears you have expressed, we ask that you trust in the advice of her treating physician. I thank you for your generous and charitable donation to our institution. Director S. Volterra Psychiatric Hospital. Telephone 0782. Now that she has discovered everything, she wants to lock me up in an asylum. Or maybe even worse. She wants to kill me and have everyone believe it was suicide.
Most már fel kell hívni azt is? Nem.
She is preparing all the finer details.
Igen, most már fel kell. Igazából megmondta, hogy elvitett. Igen, fura, mama fura. Igen.
How may I help you?
Hello, we recently requested the admission of Julia Kay to the hospital. I just wanted to know whether it would be possible to cancel the request.
I'm sorry, but the request was issued by the municipality where you reside, madam. Any revocation of the request should be passed by them. Only they can decide whether to approve of the cancellation or not. Have you already received the telegram confirming that we have taken charge of the request?
Yeah.
Yes, I just received the telegram.
Okay, so the admission will continue at this time. You can get back in touch with our institution later for more information. Please bear in mind that everything will depend on the designated doctor's assessment. Please come here in person around 1 month after the admission. Thank you. Goodbye, madam.
Még jó, hogy meg se kérdezte, ki vagyok. Na várj, most... Ja, most nem tudok előhívni fényképet. Jó, akkor menjünk temetőbe. Tudnám, hogy ez hol van. Hát amúgy az ott nagyon-nagyon-nagyon messze. Gondolom.
Martha is in the family crypt. That place is scary. I don't remember, but Nanny told me we used to go there when we were kids, to see who was brave enough to go down the stairs. No one would ever go further than the first 2 steps. Now Martha's down there, alone, in the dark. She must be frightened.
Nem baj, nem gond. Tessék? Aha, az ott mi ez?
The crypt is here. Not now.
Jó, persze,
Let's
majd
hope the
később
caretaker
jöjjek
isn't
ide
around.
vissza, mit
That
tudok
man gives me the
fölöslegesen.
creeps.
Családi kripta. Bazd meg. Hát a szívroham jött rám. Köszi a kiváltás, mindjárt iszok.
Among all those keys, one of them must be for the
Mit
family.
drága? Amúgy igen.
This door is locked, but I must get in. Maybe I can find something around
Ha
here.
most
to
már
break
jó
the lock.
jönne az a szarmi. Szívd le. Maradt neki.
These are perfect for breaking the lock. I should hurry before the caretaker comes back.
Jó van. Nem csak betörünk a saját... Ja, nem oda törtünk be.
Everyone takes a side. I find myself siding with my family, but I'm not sure whether it is right. Enough. I can't go on like this any longer. I can't go on pretending nothing happened. My family was slaughtered by these dirty Nazis. My daughter wasn't even buried, and I had to bury that half-blood instead. An Italian family that got cozy with the dirty Germans. Bastards, that's what they are. What am I supposed to do with my life now? I want to end it, but not without taking a few Germans down with me. You won't see me anymore, but you will hear about me. Long live the resistance. Viva Italia.
Jó volt ez az Alberto. Úgy kinézett feloldva, nagyon pog.
Instructions for the automatic telephone machine. For example, if you wish to call the number 0573, pick up the telephone from the hook and bring the receiver to your ear. You will hear a continuous tone. Firstly, place your index finger in the hole displaying the number 0. Turn the disc clockwise until it stops. Let the disc return freely to its resting position. Repeat the same steps
És
for
ezt
the
miért most
numbers
kapjuk
5,
meg?
7, 3.
Igen.
I should water the plants. No one will do it. The caretaker clearly doesn't care.
Itt van lapó. Na most csak ide tudok menni. Ez mi? Én nem. Hát nem is azért, hogy tudom, hogy működik, hanem mert eddig ezt már használni kellett, mert csak most van hozzá útmutatás. Vagy hát elvileg már rég fel kellett volna hívni
The
ezeket a
watering can is
számokat.
empty.
Ó, hogy? Basszam meg. Az hol van itt víz? Ja, baszod? Te vagy már egy galamb? Igen, látom. Csak hát sietek, ugye?
Now that I have filled the watering can, I can water the plants.
Amúgy locsolgassa a faszom a virágait, már bocsánat. Félredug. Ráadásul mit csináljuk a saját hülye dolgát, ráadásul. Na mindegy, igen.
Lapo, if you were in front of me, what would I say to you?
Hogy bazd meg,
That I'm
nem?
angry because you were sleeping with Martha? No, I'm not angry. I'm sorry that you kept everything hidden from me. It stings a little, perhaps, but faced with your loss, everything is now meaningless. I'm happy that they buried you here. We'll be neighbours. I knew that Daddy would allow it even if you were fighting with the partisans. For him, this war is a stranger as it is for me. Goodbye, Lapo. We will meet again soon.
Még azt se lehet mondani, hogy összekevert
It's
minket,
time to look for Martha.
mert megírta nekünk levélbe, hogy ő tudja, hogy Márta halt meg, és nem, de, és hogy mi Julia vagyunk, aki Mártának adja ki magát. Beszopatta saját magát. Sajnálom, hogy egy kelem folyamatos sírod, de hát legalább van társasága, na. The Hermit.
I can see why we were scared as children. It's a rather gloomy place.
Így. Nincs itt semmi. Amúgy alapolzom, a farkast jelenti olaszul. Kérdezem én neki olasz tanulmot 4 évig. Aha, nem volt hangos.
May God forgive me for what I'm about to do. I also pray that you, Martha, will forgive me.
Jaj. De olaszul kérdem. Ha megnézzük, terhese. Willy? Ja. Jó. Menjen. Éj. Fura ez, hogyha elszermetsz is. Hát azzal dolgozunk, amink vannak. Úrad. Nem, ez nem álom. Ott van. Mi? Atyavilág. Az egy dupla. Ne tedd már, mindent odarakunk.
Martha was
Ez bolond.
pregnant with a deformed fetus with 2 heads. Twins again. They always said that it ran in the family. I was all the more shocked. I was doing things that I had never done before. I do not know what force was moving me. I became unstoppable. I decided to photograph the horror as evidence to show my mother and to everyone. Who knows why?
Ne hülye vagy, már mit csinálj? Nagyon szép, igen. A kurva, de hangos itt minden. 2 fejed van? Azt nem tudtam. Fókuszka.
Enough now. I will torture you no longer. I will come back to fix you, and I will stay and take care of you. We will spend so much time together. I
Aha,
love you, Martha.
az de jó lesz most itt. Nem, mosolyogjon.
I must thank you for your help. I wouldn't know what to do without you. Even our own dear Don Attilio seems to not understand the situation.
Irene, please. Consider the idea of leaving Italy as your husband suggested. It would be better for everyone, especially for the girl.
I fear that nothing will make her better. Her father doesn't want to accept it. I believe that hope is long gone.
I agree, but in Germany there are better treatments in specialized clinics. The asylum is a temporary solution, just to ensure that she doesn't do anything foolish. But it's a nightmarish place. You know that all too well. You cannot possibly want this for your daughter.
Of course I don't. But what can I do? She is a danger to herself, to us, to everyone. One of Eric's guns has also disappeared. She must have taken it. Who else could it have been? I am so scared, Doctor. I cannot wait any longer. Also, you know what they think of Italians in Germany, don't you?
But you would be with Eric, an esteemed general. Everyone will respect you.
That cursed girl. Where could she be? Let's hope she doesn't play any more foolish stunts. I'll wait for her here, in the cellar. Sooner or later, she'll go to the dark room. That's for sure.
I would gladly stay and keep an eye on her, but I must rush to town to organize the last few things for her hospitalization.
Thank you, Doctor. Don't worry. We'll see you later.
Tavasz, tavasz. Csak így?
She's sleeping. I must take advantage of this. I will make her talk. She will reveal the truth out of fear. She thinks I can be silenced by calling me crazy. But unbeknownst to her, I will record everything. Everyone will know what you have done to your own daughter.
Ezzel mit lehet csinálni? Aha.
I would make too much noise and wake her up. I would make too much noise and wake her up.
Nem is figyeltem azt a sok gyertyát. Hát az ollómetszés az amúgy simán működik. Nyomod, ez az, lövöd.
Now I will wake her up and she will confess. You can bet on it.
Kezdem azt hinni, hogy mi vagyunk az őrültek, és nem anya.
What are you doing, my daughter? Why do you want to ruin your life?
I'm sorry. It wasn't me who just shot Mummy. It
Akkor
wasn't
ki?
me.
Ezt most jól fel is vettük. A hangrögzítő genyóra.
Dear God, what have I done? She forced me. She killed Martha. But who in the
Hey.
world will believe me now? They will take me to the mental asylum. Those rolls of film are my only hope.
Kikényszer, mi van? Hát az meg pedig aludt, hát elvehetted volna amúgy is.
So that's who had the keys to my childhood bedroom. I could have guessed.
Baszod?
My God, sooner or later more bombs will land here. Then everything will come to an end.
Most már ilyet lehet, ilyet?
Damn, the power is out. It's impossible to develop that roll of film now.
A kurva eget. Akkor most nyom már vissza az édet. So.
At least now I finally have the keys to my old room. But why was it locked in the first place?
A fasz, már nem tudom, hol vagyok.
Finally, I can enter my room.
Fili, helyett, igen. Nem én voltam, esküszöm. Meg a tesom hasát se vágtam föl már. Ó, pub.
It's like being a child all over again. I used to play with the puppets by reenacting what was happening in my life. To clear my mind. I want to do it again. At the beginning of any puppet act, there was always the legend of the White Lady. Otherwise, the scenes I was reenacting were worthless. According to an ancient legend, the lakes of the area are haunted by the spirit of a young woman who was killed by the man she loved. A lover's nightly tryst by the lake. So much hope and desire, but death, not love, was awaiting her.
Oldra tekintem.
Ah, what a beautiful moon tonight. My love is not here yet. I'll wait.
Pixie volt először mi?
You're here at last. What's going on? Why are you acting weird?
Jaj.
I know you kissed another.
Ja.
I would never do that. I love you.
Megölöd.
I love you too much.
Hát jó.
The thought of you with another drives me insane. That's
Akkor
why
személy.
you have to die. What did I do to you? In despair, the man confessed he had killed her out of jealousy.
Szép történet, ugye? Hopp. Értem. Hát na. Ajaj.
They searched everywhere, but the girl's body was never found. Since then, her spirit, known as the White Lady,
Egy kis
takes the life of the
jelenet.
young woman whenever events take her back to that sad day.
Énekelek. Nehogy copyright legyen. Nekem nagyon tetszik most nagyon. Megmossuk, nem tudom mit.
Help! Help me!
Ez elég furán volt kivitelezve.
Now I can begin.
Hiteles
First of
fordokás.
all, let's clarify what happened the night before the cursed 16th of July.
Hát ez valószínűleg nem ott játszódik, mert Olaszországban vagyunk, de még lehet. Azt beszélik, hamarosan véget ér a háború.
Dad says we're losing. What will happen if we do?
Mindent el fognak venni tőlünk. Igen. És még mellé kattintasz 3-szor. Elmegyünk Németországba?
Will we go to Germany?
Attól félek, hogy igen. Láttad tegnap lapót?
Did you see Lapo yesterday?
Na, mit hazudsz? Csa? Miért kérdezed?
I saw him leave the barn. Weren't you there?
Éresváltások? Hát kifaggatom a tesómat, úgyhogy az én vagyok. Nem látta. Vagy nem volt ott.
Do you want to come with me to the lake tomorrow?
Jössz le a tóhoz, he?
I want to take some photos.
Tomból jó. Nem azt mondtam, úgyhogy mi akartunk fürdeni? Nem mindegy. Mi lesz, ha anya rágyűn? Mindjárt meghalunk. De te amúgy a kurva anyádat, és hol voltál, igen? Induljunk hajnalban, anya úgyis milyen alszik. Ja, mert be van gyógyszerezve,
Mummy
ugye?
sleeps heavily anyway. You know she's been taking that medicine.
Tényleg fel fogsz ébredni hajnalban? Hát nem vagyunk valami boldogak egyébként. Ébresszé fel, há?
Wake me up.
Nem cserélünk ágyat mind gyerekkorunkban? Persze, remek ötlet.
Sure, great idea.
Lefekszel. Ez most, hogy mondod, AJ, benne van. Aha.
Yes, it happened like this. Then in the morning, Martha went to the lake pretending to be me to show her pregnancy. She knew Mother was going to follow her down. Now I can only guess what happened when they met at the lake.
Beszél. Szia, anyu.
Hello, Mummy.
Beszélsz. Szia, Julia. Legyünk kedvesek.
Hi, Julia.
Biztos, hogy nem így történt, de... Mit akarsz tőlem?
What do you want from me?
Hogy beszélj... Mi? Hogy merészelsz
How dare
így
you
beszélni?
talk to me like that?
Pakold ki a veled. Nem akartunk gorombák lenni.
I'm sorry, Mummy. I didn't mean to be rude.
No, Martha couldn't have possibly tried to be nice to her.
A kurva. Jó, akkor intézzük el gyorsan. Nevetkőzünk. Gondoltam, hogy szépen elviszem a... Igen, én is ezt néztem. Ott van-e? Elveszem a botot. Én nem beszélek. Megyek megfürdeni. Mert hol a faszomba fürdenénk egyébként, ugye? Hanem a tóban. Menjünk be a vízbe mi is, nagyon jó. De ez mi ehhez is miért vetkőzünk le, hogy megöljük? Nem tudom. Biztos azért, hogy ne legyen rajtunk vérnyom, ugye? Kezd egy fura irányba elmenni a történet, na mindegy. Szégyentelen vagy, ezt még oda mondjuk.
You're shameless!
Megtámadjuk anyát ott.
No, it didn't happen that way. Mother didn't die.
Jaj, nem áll. Jaj, Istenem. Azt kellett volna lerúgni amúgy. Amúgy tényleg miért nem az anyját ölte meg? Ha mennyivel egyszerűbb lett volna. Jó, mondjuk nem, mert akkor meg be kell vallani, hogy terhes. Hát bazzeg, most mit csinálja?
Pucérnéni, Eldrit 84 pectáskekú.
Pectáskekú. Szia Artik, köszi a 100 bitet. Nem is egy pucérnéni van most itten. Bam!
Dum, dum.
Jó van, Billy, ne türelmetlenkedjél már itt most, na.
This might be exactly what happened.
Jó, ez így jó lesz, vagy újra játsszuk?
Tom.
Én ezzel elégedett vagyok, másképp nem tudom, max még beszélni tudnánk egymásnak, hogy az anyát picsálja. Én ezt így elfogadom.
I will never know exactly what happened, but I think I have an idea. And after everything, I shot my mother. No, I didn't shoot. What actually happened? It is all in my mind, but I can remember. I know I can.
Na. Elrakom a pisztolyt. Összetöröm. Mit? Anyámat?
The little arm.
Mi van?
A small leg. And another little arm. Another small leg.
Most azt akarja mondani, hogy feldaraboltuk az anyánkat?
Oh look, only the head is left.
Elnézést. Hát én ilyen lecsót nem igazán lennék, de lehet finnyás vagyok. Ezt a lábad meg tiszteletek. Hova ássuk el? Igen, mert ha hangokat adsz ki hozzá, akkor hatékonyabb, ugye? Ezt mindenki tudja. Elnézést, ott maradt a feje. És mi csináltam a fejével?
I was under the bridge, but it was just a game.
Aha.
This, however, is not a game. I was just playing. It's just a bad joke. Under the bridge, the church, town, speak, the white lady.
És mi van? Úgy kajak tegyük rá a májkasára. Jó furcsán játszol, öcsém. Ez most akkor mi van? Nem, mit kell csinálni? Menjek a híd alá? Szét is vagyunk bombázva. Aha. Ott vannak a testek, baszod. Az a baj, hogy ez a fej nem beszél és nem okos, és nem tud semmit kb. Úgyhogy egy kicsit be van gyógyszerezve. De menj már, bazd meg. Azért ott már baj van, hogyha még meg is ölöd anyádat, mert nem tudom. Baj van a buksitba, de hogy feldarabolod. És akkor most mi van?
The power is back. Now I can develop the role and hopefully have my questions answered.
Ja igen, nem volt hanghatás. Az igen. Ott azért van baj. Akkor itt most minden szipi-szupi lent.
Lorenzini haberdashery. 5 meters of grey cotton fabric.
Ah, ezt
6
most
meters
végig
of
kell.
white linen fabric. 4 meters of green satin. Delivered on June 5th, 1944. In the event of an issue, contact us on the number 6987. And this red fabric? It's not been mentioned. Could this also be one of Mummy's, or could the nanny have left it here?
Most ezt megtaláltok itt megint. Az a helyzet, hogy én attól tartok, hogy ide el kéne jutnunk előbb. Már rég el kellett volna jutnunk ide. De hogy a tökönbe jussak el? Mikor nem engedett senki sehova. Azt nem tudja, vagy nem emlékszik valaki, hogy oda hogy lehet eljutni? Teljesen indokolatlanul megindulok a biciklimmel. Olyan, mintha valaki sepregetne közben amúgy állandóan. Na, hát biciklivel úgyis csak eddig tudok menni.
I can't ride here. Better walk on foot.
Nem hiszem, hogy sokat ér. Hagyjál már, örülök, hogy megy ez a hülye bicikli. De felpumpáltok előtte a kerekét, tehát azt senki nem mondhassa. Esküszöm, így jobb venni. De hogy jussak el a fegyverraktárba, valaki mondja meg? Mert hogy nem itt, azt tuti. Hanem oda kéne elmenni, de hát hogy? Akkor a játék nem enged. Köszönöm szépen. Most azért annyira nem értem meg. Hogy jutok el ide? Bazd meg a csónakkal, ugye? Mi az, hogy az én hibám? Ja, mármint az, hogy nem értem meg, jó. Jó gombot kéne nyomogatnom. Akkor, amíg nem csináltuk meg a Lady Genyó szellemet, addig nem is tudtunk volna oda eljutni. Ezek szerint.
Nem értek csehszlovákul, hogy beatboxolsz, geci. Hát nem értek.
Nem érti? Bazzag nem jó ágon jöttem le. Semmi baj, mert itt van. A csónak. Mindenki befogni a füleket. Várjatok, lehet, hogy addig a játék hangját lentebb veszem. Az OBS-ba. Magamnak meg a fülesen. Pista nagyon sok nyelven tud beszélni. Magyarul nem mindig. Ó, bazzag, ez meg így is hangosul. Jó.
Tunnel? Here? It wasn't there when I was younger, I'm sure of it.
Hát ezt gondolom, baszod. Nem szeretnék megijedni.
There's been a
Annyira.
whole world underneath us this whole time.
És hova menjek? És hova menjek? Oh no. Bazd meg. Stop it. Hova megyek? Nem tudjuk. Mondjuk azért, hogy a vért lemoshattam volna a kezemről. Hello? Is it?
When was this place built? I didn't know it even existed. This place gives me the creeps. This must be a dormitory, but no one is here. Who knows why?
Das ist ein Bunker. Kekw.
De kurva hangos. Jaj, azért kinézeteket nem is néztem.
Dear Brunhilde, the heat here is killing me. We have been trapped inside the tunnel. It seems that Command are preparing for something big, but they are not telling us what. The other day we went out on patrol and accidentally shot a young girl. I will carry the weight of this guilt for the rest of my life. I love you always. The hope of seeing you again is what keeps me going. T. The soldier who shot me, he thinks I'm dead. I don't feel any resentment. We are all hurting so much.
Mondjuk most lófasz nem látok éppen. Ez nagyon jó lesz nekünk.
This telephone doesn't work. Oh, it's probably because I cut that line.
Bevágták. A fingom nincs, hol vagyunk és hol nem. Hogy jó, semmi baj.
Finally an exit. It looks like I'm back in the woods near the house. I need to find something to confirm that this is in the area. In the message they mentioned using a flag.
Ow.
I need to find something to confirm that this is in the area. In the message they mentioned using a flag.
Ja, hogy ezt meg nem találtam meg, jó?
I need to find something to confirm that this is in the area. In the message they mentioned using a flag.
Nagyon jó az a klip. Tudtam, hogy eltévedek, úgyhogy nem lesz szokés valami.
MMMBADAYIDEU. Yadi yada YIDE Yoda.
Egészségedre. Hol az anyámba kell menni? Hát ez nem az volt, ugye? Ja, igen, itt nem mentünk el erre. Vagy itt meg most megint a csónaknál leszünk, mert akkor sírok. Aha. Na már, anya, hova kell menni? Fegyverraktárat keresünk most. Ezért. De faszom, akkor hova menjek? Én nem értem, ez hogy működik most itt. A kurva fegyverraktár amúgy. Ó, atya. Atyavilág.
I will hang this on top of the pole next to my house. That will confirm these tunnels are in the area. My mission will then be complete.
Ja. Ugye ez volt, azt csak nem vettem le az zászló. Semmi baj. Most akkor üssök ki. Valahogyan. Jó.
I will pull the gate closed so nobody notices that someone was here, but it will remain unlocked.
Nem érez itt semmit sem. Jó dolgozás, köszi, hogy itt voltál sokat végig, és kitartást. Pápá. Tanásma.
I have done everything they asked of me. That's the end of it. That's the end of it. I hope I made the right choice.
Aha, azért megcsináltuk lapót questjét. Mondjuk apának nem sok mindent jelentettünk szerintem, de... Most fel tudjuk hívni vajon a Don Attilliót? Amúgy hova lett édesapánk? Vagy szenil is vagyok?
Hello, this is Don
Aha.
Attilio. With whom am I speaking to?
Bevalljuk, hogy ne. Igazából már nem tudom. Szerintem bevallom.
Father, it's Julia. I'm scared. I killed Mummy.
What? What happened, Julia?
I don't know, Father. I had a gun and then I shot, but I didn't want to. It's as if I was being controlled by someone else.
Julia, dear girl, you must come right here to me. Then we can talk and figure out what you can do. I will wait for you at the church.
Nem akartok megölni, de miután megtettük és rájöttünk, hogy megtettük, azért még feldaraboltuk. De ez csak egy tipikus cselekedet, ugye? Jó, azért még a képeket én előhívom. Ez mi? Ja, hogy kiölte meg a... Vagy hogy... Ja. Mi ez a hang? Valaki jön? Hadd hívjam már le a fotókat, egy picit légy, várjatok ma. Mi basztuk agyon. Mármint, hogy bocsánat, mi ütöttük agyon.
My sister. I did everything to hide the truth. Then I killed my mother to rid myself of the guilt. But she was nasty and everything was her fault. God, what does that make me? I don't deserve to live a second longer. Maybe I will see her again and I can try and ask for her forgiveness. But if there is nothing after death, at least I will be free from this suffering. I know it's not right, but I can't do this anymore.
Másik képet hívjuk már elő. Hát lelövöm a katonát.
Instinctively at that soldier,
Ahogy ma.
right in the head, but it was not a good idea. He obviously didn't come alone. When the others came in, I closed my eyes. I heard a lot of commotion and then felt a sharp pain in the stomach. They were kicking me while another tried in vain to convince himself that the soldier on the ground was still alive. They hit me in the ribs, the back, and the stomach. I couldn't breathe, and at the same time I felt the need to vomit. They were ordered to put me on a seat. They bound me up so tightly that I couldn't feel my hands or feet. On the seat next to me was my father. He was breathing, but he appeared to be unconscious. The guy in charge started asking me questions. He kept hitting me in the face and head with some kind of short cane. It was so violent I thought my skull would crack open. All I could taste in my mouth was blood and broken teeth. I ran my tongue across my teeth, thinking to myself that I'd never be able to smile again. A frivolous thought, perhaps, but a painful one nonetheless. Part of my top lip was cut open and was hanging down. I foolishly tried to put it back in place using my tongue and lower lip. I threw up.
Oj.
They forced me to confess that my father had been carrying out all kinds of activity within the German army. Of course, I didn't know anything about it, so I tried to explain. But those punches... I would have done whatever it took to stop them. Whatever it took. Just after I told them what they wanted to hear, the general said, "All it took were 2 slaps and you sold out your father, you German whore." Then he ordered my father to be executed. It took less than a moment. He didn't even move. He pointed to one of the soldiers and then he pointed to me. My time had come. They all left except for the soldier who had the unpleasant task of finishing me off. I wanted to die, but not like that. Terror engulfed me. I could almost hear the sound of my body evacuating. I had the gun pointed to my forehead. I couldn't look at his face. I stank. I felt indecent. Then he moved the gun on purpose and shot without hitting me. He had taken pity on me. It must have been my fate not to die. He quickly cut the ropes and pushed me to the ground, saying out loud, "It's done. The German whore has been dealt with." I was left motionless on the ground. He left, and I fainted again. When I came around, I did not know what to do. I was completely empty and felt pain everywhere. Everyone was dead. I was now alone in the world. I felt a desire to hear their voices one last time on Daddy's recorder in the dark room. Provided the soldiers hadn't destroyed it, that is.
Now I will wake her up and she will confess. You can bet on it.
What are you doing with your father's gun? It's dangerous. Stop it.
Talk. Tell me everything now. Tell me what you have done.
Okay. Calm down. I will tell you everything.
Ja, felvettük.
I found that strange note when I woke up, and I immediately realized that something was wrong. Something was up with you, aside from your usual quirks. I came to check, but you weren't in your bedroom. You had spoken about the lake, and I got worried, so I called your father, and we went to see what was going on. We found you sitting in your underwear at the side of the lake. You kept saying that nothing had happened, and you kept repeating things like that. I hugged you to try and make you feel better, but you did not speak again for days. What is happening to you?
You should tell me what's going on. I'm not going to that loony bin.
I would never have wanted this, but I'm afraid you will harm yourself further. You were really hurting yourself in front of the piano that night. What else could we do?
You killed my sister and now you're afraid because I found out. So you're making up stories, aren't you? But I'm not falling for it this time.
What are you saying? Your sister? Please, no. I was not well. I didn't know what I was saying. So many years have passed. You were little then. I thought everyone had forgotten that nonsense.
Shut up! Don't speak. Don't say anything else.
What are you doing, my daughter? Why do you want to ruin your life?
I'm sorry. wasn't me who just shot Mummy. It wasn't me.
I didn't know who I was anymore. Everything had fallen apart. I was afraid of myself. My God, it was terrible. I had always been convinced that I was too good for myself, but then I had become my own enemy. I was the danger. What should I have done? I thought about the puppet theatre in my old room. There I could find something in myself, perhaps. So I rushed to go play with it again.
Jó, először hívjuk már elő a képet.
I can't develop the photo like this.
Jó, bocs.
I will return to you, Martha. Together we will sort out everything. Just you and I.
Oké. De miért van itt még mindig az Donatilio? Most megint hívjam fel, vagy mi van?
Maybe later.
Nem tudom, biztos tartósították. Megyek, bábozok egy kicsit.
Mummy nearly died giving birth to me. This is what remains in my memory of my mother's, nanny's, and father's stories. I remember little to nothing of my childhood at home. I have to try, though. Maybe the important events I should know are right there.
How are you, madam? I feel a sharp pain. Do you need anything? I can feel it. The time has come. Everything is ready. Help! Something is wrong. Help! Irene is not well.
How are you, honey?
I'm getting weaker and weaker.
have to hurry. Arena is sick. Don't worry, Irene. The pain you feel is natural. Push, Irene, push.
Megszülsz. Igen.
The baby is born. I feel sick. I feel myself wasting away. It's going to be okay. Poor Mummy. She has suffered so much.
Ott egy
I have
tacsi.
hurt her so much ever since I was born.
Kis dacskó.
Mummy, I'm thirsty. You just had a drink. Mummy, I have to pee.
Fessünk inkább. Ezt festette meg, Ügyi.
What am I supposed to do about it? You're unbearable. Mummy, I'm hungry. It's not time to eat. Don't piss me off. Mummy, I'm sleepy.
That's enough! Go to your room! Get out of my sight! I can stand you no longer!
Jó, ó, baszki.
How dare you! I will make you pay for that! My hands are not enough! You need to learn properly this time!
Sorry, it was an accident, Mummy. Please don't hit me. Sorry, it was an accident, Mummy. Please don't hit me.
Dum. Dum.
Aha.
This is just a game. Is it only a game? I believe the White Lady said that my lost memories would return in the place of my happy childhood. This is the only place I have ever been truly happy. Are these my memories then? Is this actually my life? What's up? Did Julia make you cry?
I have not done anything.
Now I will make you cry. You rude girl.
Nem tudom ebből most mit kéne kihoznom.
What are you doing, Martha?
You could have got Martha a glass, you little know-it-all.
Sorry, Mummy. Yes, I like that game.
Martha, don't you want to play with your sister?
I love you, Mummy.
Now go play with your sister.
Can we play patty cake?
My darling, Mummy loves you so much. Julia, play with your sister.
Jó, hát akkor haladjunk. Bam.
I didn't do it on purpose.
Oh, you're also a liar. This is too much.
I'm angry with you.
I will beat manners into you, you stupid little girl.
Mindig csak a verés.
Come with me now.
Mummy. I'm so sorry. Come with me. I will put you in your place, girl. Sorry, Mummy. I won't do it anymore. I promise. Too late. These false tears won't help you. Stay still.
Itt a kis tocsunk. Mi?
Now I'll make you want to bark. Leave my dog alone.
Tessék.
There's
Most
no
kajak.
point screaming, stupid girl. No, Mummy, please. You're insane. Sure. Now I'll show you how insane I am. Help, Daddy, help! Screaming won't work. Your father is not here like usual.
Fúj.
Eat it. No! Eat! I won't eat him. I said eat!
És én ezt nem tudom eldönteni, hogy ez megtörtént-e. Ténylegesen.
I was beginning to remember, but I was so scared to remember too much, especially all at once. I didn't have time to guess exactly what happened. It was making me too upset. Pulling out those memories was like trying to pull out a tooth on your own. Almost impossible, and far too painful. The White Lady told me that the church is a safe place and home to its children. Don Attilio, my priest, I have to talk to him. I have to call him on the telephone.
Jó.
Don Attilio speaking. Who is it?
Father, help me. They're all dead. Daddy, Mummy, everyone.
Julia, come to me immediately. Don't stay alone. It's dangerous. Come to town. You can stay here with me and we can talk about everything. Okay?
Okay, Father, but first I want to play with my puppets for a while.
Julia, don't be silly. Come to church right away.
Most játszottál, ne akarja már játszani megint. Hát akkor menjünk, bár nem tudom, merre kell menni. Aha, majd ott balra. Vagy mi? Jobbra. Jobbra. Jobbra.
Thanks to the heroic assistance of Martha Kay, daughter of General Eric Kay, a mission devised by the partisans to steal weapons from the German army has been put to a stop. The same animals were involved in the killing of the general's other daughter, Julia Kay. And in an attempt to murder young Martha herself, the vile traitors were executed on the spot. Justice has been served for Italy, for Duce II.
Aha. Öncsokítás következik. De nem cenzúráztatjuk ki. Aki érzékenyre, az most csukja be a szemét.
Those boys, they had all been killed and it was my fault. They were my age, and a few of them were our friends. I didn't think it would go like that, but wasn't it obvious, really? What was I actually expecting? I felt like a coward. But what could I have done? Should I have betrayed my father? I loved my father, but I also loved my friend Lapo. Which side was I on? I just listened to my heart. I thought it was the right thing to do. But instead, it was the worst thing I could have done.
Faszák vagyunk? Hát most már muszáj lesz.
Once I crossed that threshold, I completely lost touch with reality. Everyone around me had died while I survived everything.
Hát amúgy igen. Na majd most. Most kell nagyon megérteni. Hogyha a világ...
I don't remember how things went. I just remember a big light and then photographs were being taken of me. There was a man dressed in white, a doctor, I presume. He was asking me questions, but I didn't understand what he was actually asking me. He wrote something on a piece of paper and then 2 nurses led me away. I was in the mental asylum. Some women were talking to themselves, others cried. Some were even covered in their own filth. Others were violent and tried to hurt themselves any way possible. There was this one young woman who would pleasure herself all day long, incessantly, to the point where she would bleed. So they would tie her down to the bed screaming, cursing and talking gibberish for days on end. Once her wounds had healed and she was untied, she would just start again.
Jól hangzik.
That woman was me.
Mi?
They started to give me injections. What they gave me made my whole body shake. I broke my vertebrae and an ankle. I think it was called cardiazole or something like that. My body was like a fire that didn't want to be put out. When it appeared to be quenched, it would come back, even stronger than before. In the end, though, they won. I stopped screaming and masturbating. I stopped thinking. There was no longer any need for therapy. Something inside of me had died. But nevertheless, I insisted on carrying along this painful journey. I was stronger than I could ever have imagined.
Tessék?
Who are you? Wait, wait. I want answers. Don't go away. Talk to me about Martha, please.
Meg. Jó, induljunk ki abból, amit tudunk. Hogy halott.
Martha is dead. I killed her to take possession of her life. I will never find peace for what I have done. I feared that would be the case. And what about Mummy?
Hát őt megöltük.
Mummy is dead. Nobody knows that better than I do, unfortunately. It's useless to try and deceive ourselves. Did I do what I think I've done? Yes, damn it. It really happened. I cut her into pieces and buried her under the bridge. God, all that blood. My God, I knew it. What about Daddy? The soldiers. Did that really happen?
Igen, elvileg mi csaptunk rá a fejére egy bottal.
It happened. He was shot right in front of me. Fear, pain, shame.
De nem vagyok benne biztos, hogy van testvérünk.
I cannot relive it either. Unfortunately, I knew that already. What about Nanny?
Hát ő is meghalt, nem?
She really had nothing to do with it. But she died in our villa due to the bombings. We saved ourselves for some time by taking refuge at her house. Privileges for being rich. Feelings don't count for much, though. My poor Nanny. I'm afraid to ask about Lapo.
Lapó nem létezik. Bazeg. De hát láttok, hogy meghalt. Ő is
Lapo
halott.
is dead.
Mindenki
He was blown up by a landmine. He
Mi?
got into trouble and paid with his life. My
Milyen
dear
aknát?
friend.
Lelőtték.
Poor boy. Just as I remembered, unfortunately. One last question. The pregnancy? Martha was pregnant. Her deformed baby died with her. Maybe she was in pain. That's enough now. All of these questions are pointless, aren't they? It's all inside of us. We just need to turn the mirror. Is it not all just the reflection of an unknowable existence? Nothing more than a puppet show.
Szemeket befogni szerintem. De most a tükörbe nézek. És ő jelenéssel beszélt. Nem értem.
Ready for everything with open arms, even ready to kill. Legs always ready to run. The womb that conceived in sin. Lastly, the mind. To protect us, it has turned us into monsters. Either way, we cannot live like this, can we? I'll take care of it. I don't need to worry. I'll try to sleep if I can. I've got this. On the 26th of July, San Casciano was bombed and the church was destroyed. But I was not there then. I was already in the asylum. Once again, stubbornly, I was not dead. The bombs hadn't killed me, and I had also survived myself. The most absurd test and the hardest one. The war ended some time ago now, both out there and inside of me. I was on the wrong side of the gate, but now I can turn the page. Life is opening its doors again, isn't it? If I hadn't been so lucky to survive myself, I would have thrown everything away. We think that danger is all around us, ready to attack. But the most devious and misleading dangers are the ones that are inside of us. They grow without us realizing. They make us suffer, remain confused, and remove our self-respect. I would have wanted to ask for help, but I was alone. This is my story. Thank you for being here, for listening to me. Now I'm ready to leave. How long will it take to get home?
Nagyon szépen meg van animálva amúgy a... Én ezt most átugrom. Nagyon ügyes volt itt most mindenki. Ez, hogy 91%. Nos hát, ezek után a streamben még pár percig elidőztünk azon, hogy akkor mi is lehet itt az igazság. Ami biztos véleményem szerint, hogy Julia elég erős mentális problémával küzd, illetve én azt mondanám, hogy amit az ő szeme keresztül láttunk, azt így nagyjából elhihetjük. Gondolva itt Lapó karakterére per halálára. Mert ugye ott a végén, amikor beszéltünk a tükörrel szemben, akkor választhattuk volna azt is, hogy ő egyáltalán nem is létezik. Ami viszont egyáltalán nem tiszta, az a testvéres szál. Én azt mondom, hogy vagy ténylegesen volt egy ikertestvérünk, és bekattantunk, és megöltük, és aztán még tovább bekattantunk, vagy pedig kettős személyisége van Juliának, nem tudom, mert mindegyikre lehet érvet mondani, viszont egyiket se tudom úgy végigvezetni, hogy ne lehessen megcáfolni az állítást, úgyhogy ez a kérdés még mindig nyitott és eldöntetlen maradt számomra, de ha nektek van egy full véleményetek vagy teóriátok, hogy melyik is lehet az igaz, akkor szeretettel várom a kommentben, és találkozunk egy következő végigjátszásban.